still playing out, counter accusations, accusations coming in on the conduct of the exercise, and of course now the chief returning officer has asked the collation officer from Southern Niger local government area to present his result. That looks like the end of the case for this matter, and we can say now that all results are now in.
Please, let me request you to please read out the names of those who signed, the agents.
Mr. Chairman, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the agents who signed this result are Dr. Nimibofa Ayawe, representing PDP, Elder Day Tapila, representing PPN, Apollos Disaye, representing ADC, and Gideon Ekewe, representing APC. Thank you.
One will be tempted to say the die is cast now, because if you look at the situation on the ground, the results are in. From all the 8 local governments of Bayelsa state, it looks like a very, very long process, a very much difficult task to determine these exercises of long come. And it's going to be one that will go down in history of Nigeria's politics, and of course our electoral process as one that has taken the breath of a lot of people, where people, itching to know what exactly becomes of the exercise. For several months or weeks now, we've been waiting and looking forward to these exercises from the December 5th to 6th, and cancelled votes, and of course rescheduled supplementary election for January 9th. And here we are on the second day. The results are in. Southern Niger local government area, of course, will be on the minds of so many people for a long time, because it's rare for us to have this kind of situation where results have been this difficult. The difficult terrain, a lot of people have given as a major excuse for the delay in the results coming in. And of course, in the way and manner the conduct went, and the kind of security situation that we saw happened, the violence, the ballot stuffing, the abduction of electoral officers, just like INEC actually said in one of their press statements, stating that this the reasons for the cancellation of the election. So largely, we're getting to that moment when everybody's been waiting for. The hour is near, the clock is ticking, everybody's waiting. The room now, there seems to be some uneasy calm, and what we say that the kind of silence that you can almost be able to touch. Interesting scenario playing out here in the south state of Bayelsa in Nigeria's oil-rich region, perhaps the smallest state of the country, that is given so much for us to chew in terms of the political decision of the people of the state, with about 600,000 voters to determine who is going to be the next governor. And this is another moment that we will have to wait a little more. The waiting may not be as much as the waiting that we've experienced in the last few hours. As early as 10, 11 a.m., a lot of people have been out waiting in this room, waiting for the results to be turned in. But now that we have all of the results from all of the 8 local government areas, for a moment one would think that the local government areas in Bayelsa State are up to 30, considering the amount of time it took to get all the results in. But then there are just 8 of them, 8 local government areas. But the very, very challenging one, of course, is the Southern Ija local government area that sits largely on large expanse of water. And now that the results in from Sagbama local government to Ogbia local government, Nembe local government, Brass local government, Ekeremo local government, all of those results are in. And you know what? From December the 5th to the 6th, all the results that are gathered by the political parties are going to be put together. Like you can see there, some observers, journalists, observers who are monitoring these exercises, from the international observers to local observers, some people punching their phones. It's been a long day for some people who stepped out of this room several times to have breakfast, lunch, and some people will be looking forward to go for dinner right about now. It's a very huge one. Almost every major media organizations that you can think of are here represented and looking forward to this exercise. And of course, Nigeria's most celebrated and the best television in Nigeria is taking the award for 10th historic 10th time. Channels Television, of course, have been giving you the update every hour of the moments of this exercise. We're glad that we're bringing you history in the making, because you know what? This is something that is not usual in Nigeria's political history, and it will go down in history books, telling you exactly what has been happening in the case of Bayelsa State. A lot of people, commentators and analysts, will say that Bayelsa State is somewhat not so populated, and of course, in terms of landmass, perhaps the smallest in Nigeria. But then, when it comes to election and electoral process, it's not as very easy. Well, let me allow you to hear the sound from the Chief Returning Officer. The Chief Returning Officer, they're not so audible. Let me just give you an understanding of what is happening right now. So the Chief Returning Officer is putting the figures together, and this is a moment where in some parts of the Nigerian electoral law we have to do this manually. It's interesting to see this happen. The EC8 form, where you have all of these results put in manually, he has to insert all of the total results, and at the end of the day, it's going to give us the total number of votes, total number of accredited voters, total number of votes cast, and eventual winner in this exercise. So we have to wait for him. The mathematics, it won't come easy, but then I guess it's a moment we all need to wait for. We've waited for a long time, so the time we're waiting, we will be waiting more is in